Welcome to this first round of AMF Invitational. Before going into the decks and match, I will just quickly say that this is a 3-deck unified tournament. So every player had to bring 3 decks and it was unified rules. So you can only have 4 copies of each specific card throughout the 3 decks. So first off, we have Jens here. Jens had Mono Blue Dreadnought. It was banned. He also had the opportunity to play Quiet Oath, but he opted for this Sligh deck. Quickly, you will see that this is also a guy who plays old school. You can see the beta lightning bolts, you can see the mountains and the original ball lightning from the dark. And then they're paired with some new border fetches, but I'm pretty sure it's because he has several decks with those fetches and don't want to include Onslaught in every single one. This list is pretty stock. Yeah, pretty stock, but 4 Sulfuric Vortex is very nice, so probably hoping for the Elves deck. But moving on to Morten here. The first deck we'll see here quickly is Replenish, and it was banned outright. And the other option that he had to play was Elves. I guess if you were Jens, you would have hoped he picked this, but knowing that he could face off Sligh, which is a very difficult matchup, he opted for his version of the Moneyball Black deck, which we see here. Another old school player, if you were to play this deck, you would probably not opt for unlimited Hypnotic Spectres right away, but you see the 4 Hypnotic Spectres and then the 2 other Spectres that we will see in the game later. We also see Choking Sand, some Mana Denial to pair with those Wastelands over on the left. Pretty basic list, and I am looking forward to like a fair game here, I guess. Let's get into the match here. We have a dice rolling and it's a 3, so we'll see whoever called odds. We'll start here, and as we know, we are seeing Sligh versus Moneyball Black. Sligh on the left with the birds playmat. They do not, or I should say they do know each one of their deck lists, so it is open deck list, so there should be no surprises here, although you could probably forget when you have 8 players or 7 opponents with 3 decks each. Duress here, picking a bolt, of course, 2 bolts and 1 incinerate, and 3 fetches in total, 1 in graveyard already and 2 in hand. Good start for both players. A Jackal Pop would be better here, but representing a damage each turn is still nice. Duress again. So firing off bolt and showing a land. Okay, Sligh is kinda hellbent here, or flooded, I should say. You have 4 lands, 2 in play, 2 in hand, and 1 creature in play, and that's it. Not looking very good here. But with Fire Blast, with Ball Lightnings, it can be quick sometimes, even though you draw into too many lands. Hypnotic Spectre is online. Maybe it's answered by something here. Yeah. No, it's directly to his face. So Jens is playing quite aggressively here. But 18 to 12 life. He can probably erase this unless something good is played. A rat, so forces a play here. 4 damage to the face. Fire Blast, a heck of a card. And the reason why Sligh is so good. So he's at 16 now. And opponent on 8. Jens goes to 15, finding a mountain. And Morten is new to this format, so taking a read on Fire Blast at what it does. The free spell of Sligh. Unless you're playing bubbles. Bubbles are also free. Lava Dart. Relevant in the graveyard as well. So the race is on. But the black player does have cards in hand, but are they relevant? 3 cards in total. He needs a lot of pressure. Powder keg. And swings for 2. Tapping a land before draw. I guess it weren't too many lands after all. Another port. Pings with Mock, of course. So he's at 5. And Lightning Bolt to face. So a mountain. Okay, so Fire Blast will do it here. Going to 8. 2 lands tapped. A seal. And you can sacrifice seal to deal 2 damage, which is enough for game 1 here. Sligh takes it down, although it looked like a lock. On to game 2 here. We have Moneyball Black on the play, and we have a mulligan to 6 from Sligh, which is where you want to be if you are the black player. So we have the creature land, the black creature land with regeneration here as a turn 1 play, and a Jackal Pup. This needs to be answered quite quickly. Dark Ritual to rest. Okay, so only 1 target available. You see Lava Man and Ball Lightning and 2 lands. So 2 more mana. What are you going to do with it? Cabal Therapy is a good follow-up. So what are you afraid of? Yeah, the Lava Man here. So he knows the Ball Lightning is coming, which means that he could hold up a removal spell for that. And a Wasteland. So wasted 1 mana of that Dark Ritual, but stunting the available plays for the Sligh player. The other Spectre, the one where you pay X and he shows X cards and you choose 1. So this one can you can choose lands also, and if there are a few cards in hand, it's well, you still need to pay 1 for it to being able to discard a card, but it is a nice way of playing more Spectres. Swing for 8. This is this is quick. I don't know why he didn't just block that Jackal Pup. He must have few creatures. He swings, deals damage. He chooses to discard a card, and then he has a 2/2. Now is a good time to block, though. the Jackal Pup has been getting in for too much damage already. He can't block. The seal is used to hinder the block and swings for 3. So he's at 7. Wretch again. Do we see a seal again, or just removing it? Keeping back both 2/2s as blockers. We do see a seal again. So that's 3 damage he has on board. Fire Blast will do it. Cursed Scroll. He has 2 cards in hand, so if he has Dark Ritual, he can at least Curse Scroll 1 creature. Okay, seals. The Wretch. He wants to activate the Wretch, and they're just talking about what he should and shouldn't remove with the Wretch. Swings. Dark Ritual. Okay, he had the Dark Ritual. Cursed Scroll. What is he naming? He names a Choking Sand. So he takes 1. And Sligh takes 2. So life totals 13-6. He swings, although there's a long way to the finish line. Plays out another Spectre, but again, if he really wants to, he can just seal any one of these. Lightning Bolt, Mock Fanatic, and Seal. That is 6 damage. That is game here. Sligh is just a quick deck, and you need to respect it in the format, although it's not very popular at times. But here you can play format where you can actually ban out Dreadnought, so pretty good deck.